Now here's the SunCom Blaster controller. It's one of my favorite controllers to use on my Atari home computer, also my 2600. I was making a video just recently on my Odyssey 2. Yes, I use it on my Odyssey 2 also because I have a 9-pin plug on the back I put on it. The down quit working. I hear something rattling around in there. So I'm going to take it apart, see what broke, and see what can be done to fix it. Now the fun part's going to be, I don't think you'll be able to see it, but down inside the hole has one of those square security bits to keep it from taking this thing apart. So let's see if I can find something to use to open it up. Well, I couldn't find a special security bit to get these little screws out of the case here. So I got my Dremel tool and a small fine grinder, diamond tipped grinding bit to grind out the center part. There's a little post in there. So I was able to get my Torx screwdriver far enough in there to get a grip and actually remove the screw. It's not the optimal thing to do, but it worked. Right, here's a close-up of the screw right there. Yeah, I hate these kind of screws. Alright, I got the little security bits removed. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the actual socket that you need, so as you saw earlier, I used my little Dremel tool to grind out the center post in order to use a little Torx head screwdriver to get the bolts out, screws out. So let's see what's inside and see what's possibly... Oh, right there it is. Well, that explains why the bottom don't work anymore. Isn't that a wild setup in here? So it appears the plastic broke in this little square right there. Oof. I gotta think of a way I can fix that now. Alright, well, see what I can do. Alright, I think I figured out what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, this whole wall's busted out, but there's still enough down here. I can just push this down and clip it, and I'll just super glue it down here in place. And I'll put some super glue on this crack here to keep this from cracking out. And that should get it working again. The inside of these SunCom joysticks are pretty cool. They don't have any kind of switches or anything. Basically, you have a steel ball here with a ground wire, and this makes electrical contact with these. So there's no clickety-clicketies. But that's kind of a cool little design they got going on there. It's pretty neat. So let's go ahead and super glue this, and then we'll check it out. Oh, check out this. I like the Firebuns. This is a spring, a washer, and it makes contact right here. That's kind of cool. Anyway, I've got it all super glued in here. Just gotta let it cure, and we should be good to go. Now before I put it together, I'm going to put a little bit of this deoxit to clean all the contacts, since I've got it all apart anyway, to make it a little bit more reliable. It's a pretty nice little liquid here. I've used this on cartridges and other controllers, and it does a really good job of cleaning up the contact tips. Give you a good connection. Let's go ahead and get this as well. Get it all nice and clean. And then this is a good coating. Alright, so now let's put this all back together. Give it a try. Now you can get, I got this off of Amazon.com. I'll put a link down in the video notes in case you want to pick up a little bottle of this to use to clean your cartridge tips, contact tips, and things like that. This has worked really well for me over the past few months when I first got one. So anyway, let's get it back together and give the game a try. Well, give the controller a try, I mean. Okay, let's give the controller a try. So, up, yep, down, awesome, left, right? Fire. Cool. Yeah, it responds much better now that I deoxidized the control tips. Awesome. So there we go. I've got my SunCom Blaster joystick working again. One of my favorite controllers I use for my Atari 2600. I also use it on my Atari computer. Also the Odyssey 2. It's a really good controller. I like the real short throw it has. Makes it great for maze games like Pac-Man and Lock and Chase, that kind of stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching. Let's go blast some bots. Come here, bots. I shall blast you. Zap.
Thanks for watching.